Amazon, I'm sick of your shit. What's up, you guys? So I was able to get the new set of the INUYASHA wave of Funko Pops, and no thanks to Amazon and GameStop, pretty much all of them came damaged or destroyed. And you say, you guys, couldn't it been just, shipping? And I would say, well, they sent them damaged before they shipped them. And that is another story for another day. So first off, I'm going to start with this Kagome. And if you want to check out my buddy, the Dark Sage, he actually did a full review on all of these except for one of them. Oh, great Sage, I beat you to one of them. Go check out his review. He did a full review. Really dope. Always great and always dope skits in the beginning. So go check them out. So I'm just going to pop the pops up here and then just go to a quick out of box. I like, man. I mean, let's just dump into the out of box, shall we? This Kagome is dead on to her character, and Funko be doing it right. I think how Funko be getting this is just making all these extra pops with the same poses and the chromes and stuff, but whenever they give us something entirely new, it's a hitter, man. She has the bow and arrow. Her school girl outfit is dead on to the show. Her hair flows and looks just like an anime drawing. She has small little eyelashes that you can see on her eyes. This thing is beautiful, man. The little bow and arrow, I don't know what the holder for the arrows. What is it? Quiver. There we go. The quiver. A voice off in the distance helped me out with that. So it has it all, and I like the little turn they have with her leg, and it's just patented Kagome. It's glorious. It's one of my favorite things that Kagome would do. And I'll put it up in a second. Is just every time she would tell INUYASHA to sit, boy. Gold. You can't. Well, maybe you can write that. They did, but it was still pretty good. Next up, this is a common as well, and Dark Sage. Come here, Dark Sage. Listen, it's Sesshomaru, not Sesshomaru. Who is Sesshomaru, Dark Sage? I'll leave you at that, buddy. This Sesshomaru pop is crazy dope. I'm saying from the robe to his swords to the hair, the crescent-shaped moon, the purple kind of slashes, the purple eyeliner, all of it. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. The missing of the one hand. This thing is crazy. The only thing I think is missing is a stand because it kind of sits funky, but they did it again, man. This is how they just gonna keep getting my money. I had went back and forth on getting these for a while, but my anime head kind of shined through, and I really wanted to get these. And they dead on. It looks beautiful, man. I love how exact the robe is. I don't think you could do anything different with this pop Funko, and I don't have any problem with it. And it's even in somewhat of an action pose with his sword out and stuff, and it's not just him standing there and 2014 pop form with his arms at his side. So this is another really good pop that I don't necessarily even have a problem with, and they did really spot on. Now I did hear that his I can't remember what his name is, but he has a minion that follows him, and people wish that would have been a Pop and Buddy kind of thing with it. I can't remember his name. I hope one of you guys can tell me in the comments. So check this one out. These are all commons. I know some of them are selling out at places, and I also know that it's not So just go do the homework. I know GameStop was doing like a 5 for $40 or something like that, and they still had them all up. So go check that out. Last of the commons, and that is INUYASHA himself. This is pretty sweet, man. I can't believe that they did this, you know. But going to the out of box of this, they got the sword in this. He's in an action pose. Of course, Funko now is getting better at making the characters look exactly like the Funko Pop. The color of his, you know, his whole get up is the right color. They gave you the sword in the sheath. This thing is pretty dope, man. Pretty freaking dope. Pretty freaking dope. Now, what I do see though here is that the hair is like oddly kind of connected to his face, and I think that's just weird that Funko does that sometimes. But I understand why, so not really nitpicky. INUYASHA is probably one of the best anime characters. This is the GameStop exclusive Sesshomaru as the demon dog, and this is a form he takes in the show. INUYASHA has another form that we'll get to. Their father had a form that he could turn into. That was he was, you know, Sesshomaru is a full demon creature, and INUYASHA is half. His mother is human, and his father was full demon, and I think it was like the demon king of their realm or something like that, or one of the big honchos. And he died, and they actually, it was a part in the show where Sesshomaru turns into the dog, and INUYASHA and him are trying to fight to go get to his father's tomb in order to get the sword that lays in the tomb, that come to find out that INUYASHA is only able to use. And this is one of the forms that he takes. And again, going to this out of box, this is crazy that they even thought about doing this. I do know that they're coming out with the INUYASHA versus Sesshomaru Funko Pop anime moment. Can't wait for that, and I have that pre-ordered as well, and you guys still can at GameStop. This Sesshomaru Demon Dog is still up, and it's going for $18, so I highly suggest you guys get that. The hair, the tongue, the eyes, the fur, it comes with a stand, even though I didn't put it on there, a pretty decent sized stand in case you want to have them out of box. The fur is dead on accurate to the show. It looks like maybe there was wind or something going by them. This thing is sick. I can't wait to kind of display this. I don't normally take any pops out except for the 6-inch ones, and I have one of the, you know, Marvel moments out, but this is one I can't wait to set out. This is probably one of the dopest 6 inches I've ever seen, and if you guys haven't gotten this one, I highly suggest you go get it, because the more it'll be talked about, I see it being something that'll get sold out, unless it was just one of those weird pops exclusives that they just made so many of. So I highly suggest you go get it, whether it sells out or not. Hopefully, as you can get it for a solid price. Probably one of my favorite 6 inches. This thing is pretty clean, Go check this one out. So now we're gonna get to a pop that I don't think quite a lot of people have just yet. Video wise, I'm kind of glad I got it out for my boy Dark Sage, because he be putting them out. Y'all need to go check him out. He be putting them out there. I know he just did a Hunter a few weeks ago, the INUYASHA, so he be on with, that's my boy Dark Sage, he be on it. But this is the Evil Eyes INUYASHA Hot Topic exclusive. I do know that they just started to ship out maybe Friday or Saturday, so people should be getting them Monday and throughout the week and so on. This is crazy dope that they did this. They gave us a different sort of sculpt. his head is, they kind of kept the head and everything the same and just painted it over with the red eyes and stuff like that. But actually, before I hop to this out of box, the plastic inside that holds the pop in the box, I just found out that they use the same plastic container for the regular INUYASHA. Give me a second. The same container, plastic holder inside there is the same one. And how do I know that? Inside of here, if you once you take it out the box, when you guys get it and you check it out, the plastic container still has the part right here where it could be if you hold it sort. So what I'm getting at here, long-winded, is if the thing comes in damaged or you lose it or somehow, you can always go get the common INUYASHA and put the plastic, put the figure inside that plastic and they'll both fit, which is crazy. They don't normally do that unless they're exclusives with the same mold, and these don't exactly have the same mold. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and jump out to the outer boxes. It's you know, it's the same thing I was saying about the other INUYASHA. It's dead on, and this is the form of INUYASHA, and his eyes just turn red. He no longer wants to use his sword. He uses his claws, his hands, and you can tell with his hands they kind of made it to where he has nails kind of in the show, and they're actually, his fingers are curled up some, so it looks like he's ready to fight with his hands like he would in the TV show. And one of his moves that I think that might have been with the sword, but I think it was Iron Reaver Soul Stealer or something like that. Could have been with the sword. I haven't fully watched INUYASHA in so long, so I don't want anybody like, oh, you're on the bandwagon, this and that. I love all the animes. I just can't collect all of them, and this is one of the ones I think they're going to do a small line, so I grabbed it. Hopefully you guys can educate me a little more in the comments on some of his movesets and things that I missed throughout the show. So yeah, we got the common and exclusive INUYASHA, the Sesshomaru dog, and common, which I love both of them. They look so dead on. And then we have the Kagome, and this thing is beautiful. So please, you guys, please let me know if you plan to get any of these in the next coming weeks. All the comments will be hitting shelves everywhere. I know they've been getting Target and Walmart and GameStop. Hot Topic should be getting them in store soon. A lot of stores are starting to open up. So let me know if you guys plan to get anything, if these are just a waste of your time, you don't really collect them but you think they're dope, whatever it is, just let me know. And I really want to appreciate all the support. Like, you guys don't understand. Heavily thankful for everybody that tunes in, even if it's for a minute or two. If it's something you want to see different on the channel or better or anything, just let me know in the comments. No matter what, any sort of feedback supports me. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for always taking the time. Be careful out there. Stay up. Appreciate it.